So another sick ass adventure tonight, dude. I met this dude who's been like, you know, pimping and slanging and fucking rapping like his whole life, you know, 5 kids. Dude was fucking sick, man. I was telling him about my situation with the 2 girls, you know, like I was like, one of them's 40, she got kids. One of them's like 19, 20. And, you know, she's at home basically as a kid, you know. One of them's got kids at home. One of them is a kid at home is what I said. And he's like, nah, man, you could do better than that, man. Don't even fuck around. And I kind of appreciated them for that, man, because that's basically how I feel, you know. I just feel like, why even screw around with it, you know what I'm saying? You know, and so I'm just setting up my bed, you know, getting ready to crash. I'm tired as hell, so if I didn't tell the story now, I never would have said anything. And, you know, and he's just telling me, you know, he's like, yeah, you know, like, I already been there. I've already had all the fantasies, you know, and, like, I'll still get it, man. Like, he was telling me, you know, in the past month and a half, he's like, you know, I went to one of my go-to girls, and, you know, I had a new girl. And I was like, well, what do you like better? He's like, well, I thought about that a lot. And he's like, you know, honestly, you know, I tend to like, you know, I tend to kind of like the girls that I've known for years better. You know, I mean, he's like, everybody likes, you know, to mess around with new girls. But, you know, the ones who have known me, you know, they know what I like. I don't have to spit, you know, game at them or any bullshit like that. So, I don't know, you know, it kind of works out. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, I feel you. Fucking, I don't know who that is blowing their headlights up at me. Of course, they're doing it right when I'm moving the guitar. Kind of annoying, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know. I moved my busking kit. So I played earlier today, man. It was pretty cool. Like, you know, I was in a weird mood, you know. Just drama as usual, conflict as usual. Alright, cool, that weird car is gone. I'm at the Steak and Shake, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's whatever. You know, dude was in and out of Denver from New York. He said it used to be like a completely Italian neighborhood, you know, and now it's like all Chinese, which was my first guess. And I'm like, yeah, man, I feel you, you know what I'm saying? I do. And I was like, you know, I was like probably 4 or 5 inches taller than him, which I thought was funny. But yeah, I was just like, you know, I'm grateful that there are girls interested in me that I could have, you know. And, you know, I told him I'm not shallow, but it just kind of lends to me not really filling out my potential. And I'm telling him I'm looking at all these girls, you know, and the, you know, normie dudes they're with. And he's like, and I told him I love Sid Barrett. He's like, well, yeah, man, like, you know, Sid Barrett probably had stuff at his height that we'll never even know about, you know, like maybe it was flowing for a while and, you know, he got kind of caught up or whatever. Ah! Holy shit, look at that big ass spider, man. Right in the fucking car. That's gnarly. Fuck you, man. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill you, bro. I'm sorry. You're too gnarly. You are way too gnarly, motherfucker. Holy shit. Nah, man, you're gnarly, dude. Right on my fucking bed. Oh my god, that was nuts. That was gnarly, bro. No, I can't even pretend like that wasn't gnarly. That was fucking gnarly as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill that motherfucker before I go to sleep, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, that was wild. I gotta fucking organize this car, man. I've been so focused on playing music, getting through my bullshit. Yeah, no, get out of the car or else I'm gonna kill you with my phone. For real. You don't leave this car, I'm gonna kill you, for real. So, like, that's kind of creeps me out, man. Never seen anything like that in here. That was fucked up, man. Oh, that's fucked up. For real. Where's that spider at, man? I'm killing him. I need to kill that motherfucking spider. That was a big spider, dude. Holy shit. Wow, I'm kind of scared to go to sleep now. Holy fuck. Yeah, man, fuck you. Yeah, so I also saw him on the ground. Stay the fuck out of my car. What are you thinking being in here, man? You know I'm gonna kill your ass. Yeah, I don't fuck around, man. I see something like that, it's going down. Holy shit, man. That's some scary shit, eh? It's like, is there another one? But yeah, he was just telling me about it, man. And, you know, I was like, I'm looking at all these people. And it's like, I don't feel too bad because I know I'm on like a different level or whatever. You know, I mean, I've got something that kind of separates me from people, you know, and I move around, I'm in the car, doing music, whatever. So it's not like it's like a fair comparison, but it sucks, man, you know, because I'm looking at them and I just know I could do better, you know, and that's why I don't really want to settle for these bitches, man. You know, at least not these couple. I mean, they're all right. And eventually he was like, well, you know, I'm not telling you completely discard them. Just don't, you know, just don't expend any energy, man. He was like, don't lie to them. You know, don't, you know, talk about shit you don't want to talk about. You know, don't fucking be around kids you don't want to be around, you know. And I'm like, yeah, man, like you're basically taking the words right out of my mouth, man. That's basically right where I'm at, bro. So, I don't know. It's kind of nice to be getting rid of some of these excess friends, man. Fucking be totally honest with you, dude. So, I got this crazy AA meeting I'm going to tomorrow. It's supposed to be hyped up. I could have gone tonight, man, but I was just tired. And I guess the big one with the girls and all the youngins and stuff is tomorrow, so I'm gonna hit it up. But no, that was a cool dude. That was probably the coolest dude I've talked to like since I've been in Florida, you know. He was wearing a hat, you know, he had long ass dreads. At first I'm like, wow, this guy's got some sick hair, you know, and he did in the back. But then I'm seeing, oh shit. But then I'm seeing, you know, like, all right, he's kind of got, you know, whatever, you know. Now I'd be thinking everything's a spider in here and shit. I don't know, guys. I just thought it was nuts, dude, you know. It's just weird after a while, man, going out and doing my thing and everything else, dude, you know. It's getting hot up in this motherfucker, you know. It's all crazy, man. It's all nuts, man. You know? Oh, nearly got kicked out of the gym, dude. You know, I'm gonna have to, like, go in there tomorrow after dark, which I was probably gonna do anyways. And, I don't know, man. But I kind of do need to get laid, though. And I kind of, like, don't even want to screw it up, you know? I don't know. Maybe he's just got it like that, you know? His energy, like he said, you know? Whatever. But hopefully that fucking, that stupid spider F's off, man. He's lucky I didn't kill his ass. Like, get the hell out of here, buddy. I find my toothbrush, man. I need to floss. But yeah, man, all kinds of girls, dude. And part of me just wants to up this shit, man. Just up the ante, dude, for real.